What's up, guys? Mike coming to you again from down here in the dungeon, and today is the Sunday special. And if you don't know what the Sunday special is, it's the day that I do religious content, sort of anti-religious content. And what better day to do anti-religious content than on the most holy day of Sunday, the new Sabbath. Maybe I should do them on Saturdays and Sundays, I don't know. But anyway, moving forward on these Sunday specials, I may switch from sort of anti-Christian talking points to, I may just try to make some arguments from the other side. I'm getting a little, I don't know, I'm losing interest a little bit in a lot of the Christian arguments, so we may just switch to the other arguments and kind of see how that goes. But anyway, today we're going to be talking about religion and government, but specifically why we should remove God from government. Okay? Period. Like, there should be no religious sway on government. You know, I don't think that religions have any part to play in the government. And here's why. Because not everybody believes like you. Okay, so if people are making decisions in the government based upon religious beliefs, then there's sort of, it's sort of tyranny against the people that don't believe like you. Okay? Now, let's look at some most recent examples. There's a war going on right now. This is 2025, the end of June 2025, and there is a war right now going on between Iran and Israel, okay? Israel's also in another war with Gaza, okay? And what do these sort of things have in common? Well, the people of Gaza and the people of Iran happen to be of a different religion than the Israelis. The Israelis are obviously Jews, and the people that are in control of Israel are hardline Jews for the most part, and so people that are in charge of Iran are also hardline Muslims, and Gaza, I'm pretty sure that's the same way, right? So what we have going on over there is basically a religious war. And a lot of people in the United States here who are religious Christians, they believe that supporting Israel is one of their commands of their religion, or something that's inherent to their religion, integral in who they are as Christians, is to fight for Israel and to protect Israel. And this is the dumbest shit that's fucking going on. This is the dumbest fucking shit of all fucking time. And I'm sorry for the ad hominem just attacks, but it's absolutely the dumbest shit ever. Government and religion should not be intertwined in any way whatsoever. People should not be making decisions in the government based on a fucking religion. It's absolutely asinine. It's fucking terrible. And we're not ever gonna evolve as a fucking species if we don't throw God out of the government. Period. Now, I'm not saying that you can't believe in God or believe what you want to believe. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying when you start shooting at other people who don't believe the way that you believe, like you're out of fucking control. And there's a level of hatred that comes up in me towards the people who do this kind of shit. You know? It is. It is. You know, I just don't understand how you could be so fucking dumb. All right, this is my point of view on this is the exact opposite of something like Christian nationalism. I don't think God has any part to play in our fucking government at all. Okay? You see these pieces of shit like Trump. Oh, Trump, you don't like Trump? No, I don't like Trump. Why would I like Trump? Okay, I don't have to like him. I don't have to like him to say that, oh, he was better than Kamala, obviously. Okay? But it's always the same with this fucking government. It's like they did in South Park. Your decision is between a fucking douchebag and a shit sandwich. So no, I'm not a huge fan of Trump. I mean, I can call him a piece of shit. I don't fucking hate Trump. But I don't believe that motherfucker for one fucking instant. I don't trust that motherfucker for one fucking instant. Nor do I trust Netanyahu in fucking Israel. Nor do I trust anybody in Trump's administration to actually tell us the fucking truth. I don't. Now, I had high hopes. I had high hopes. And then they come in, and a lot of the shit that they've done has just made me be, just like, well, meet the new boss, same as the old boss. Because that's what it fucking is. All right, now I'm going off on a fucking tirade. All right. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a fucking Democrat. I'm a none. I'm a none of that motherfucking shit. All right, you can just go back and watch some of my previous videos. I have some common sense to say, hey, stop doing dumb shit. Like getting up in front of people and saying, invoking your God. And I say your God. People say, well, there's only one God. No, God. Watch some of my other videos. There's not just one God. Okay? Every one of these fucking denominations has a different fucking God. Believe it. Believe it. But they get up there and they espouse their God. They like to interject their God. And I saw Trump do it, and I saw what's his name, Hegseth, I think is his name, do it, and all this stuff. They're going to invoke the name of their God while they're bombing motherfuckers. And they do it for the dumb fuckers. They do it because they know that dumb motherfuckers eat that shit up. God has no place in government because it's not representative. Right? We're supposed to have a Republican, a constitution. This is supposed to be a constitutional republic, which means that the people of the country are represented in their government, right? The government is a reflection of the people. Well, guess what, motherfuckers? Half the people in this fucking country are not Christian. So if you're making decisions, I mean, it blows my fucking mind. Trump has to align himself with the Christian community to get elected. And even the Democrats have to do this. They have to. An Islamic Democrat or whatever, a Hindu is not going to get elected in this country. At least not right now. You have to align yourself with the religious Christians to even get a fucking vote in this fucking country. This is why I say there is no separation of church and state. There is no separation of church and state because the people that are going to Washington and voting on things are influenced by the church. Okay? They're not going to come out and say, oh, the only God you can worship is the God in the Bible. They can't do that. That's against the law. But their belief, whatever their beliefs are, and the beliefs of their constituents, which is actually more important, because you think Trump is you think Trump is really a Christian? Come on, dude, you're getting played. You're getting fucking played. Oh, God saved his life. Maybe, or maybe it was just physics, The point of this, and the reason that I say that we have to kick God out of the government, we got to kick him off our money, we got to kick him out of the judicial system and all these things. We're never, ever going to evolve as human beings. We're never, ever going to have anything nice if we keep fighting over things that are fictional. Okay? We keep fighting over our belief in ghosts. Oh, you believe in ghosts, but you believe in the wrong ghost. Let's fight with bullets and kill each other. This is the dumbest shit. This is the dumbest shit. Now, now people will say, well, we get our morals from religion. And I will say you're full of shit. Because long before the Bible was ever written or any of these, morality, code of ethics were written, long ago, our ancestors were displaying morality in their lives before the Bible. Long before the Bible. Long before the fictional Adam and Eve. Long before the fictional Moses and the fictional Noah and all of those things. Our ancient ancestors were displaying levels of morality before any of those things existed. So you're full of shit. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay? There are animals that display morality. Okay? We don't get our morality from a fucking book. Now, the book helps, right? It helps. Even Paul the Apostle talks about this. The law is a reflection. It helps you see yourself. It helps. It helps. But words don't make somebody fucking moral. So, no, we don't get our morality from a fucking book. We don't get our morality from a book. We don't get our morality from a fucking religion. Okay, we got to kick this shit out. We got to. We fucking have to. We're never going to have anything nice. We're never going to evolve. We're never going to reach our full potential if we continue to fight over fictional tales and myths. This is the level of dumb in this world. This is, right? And so, like, I don't know how relevant this is, but I was thinking about this last night. And it's very disheartening when you think about it, but we have it pretty good in this country, in the United States. Most of the people that you meet in the United States have at least some level of education. They have at least some base level of IQ, ability and stuff like that. But you go outside the United States, and I've been outside the United States, motherfuckers. The majority of the world, the majority of the people in the world have not even a base level of education. Well, their IQ levels are well below functioning at a basic fundamental fucking level. Most of the world is full of ignorant and dumb people, and a lot of it's no fault of their own. If you grow up in sub-Saharan Africa and you don't have a fucking school, right? It's not necessarily your fault that you're not educated. Okay, it's not necessarily your fault that your potential is tantamount to zero. Okay, and I'm talking about your potential to influence the world around you. Okay. It's not your fault, all right? But it is the fucking truth. Most of the people around the world are fucking dumb. And that's why we're fighting over this shit. You think all those people, look. See, Israel's the same way. The Israelis are not dumb. They're not dumb. But to see the people in power over there, they use religion as a weapon, just like Trump uses religion as a weapon over here, okay? Because they know that the religion is it's the opiate of the masses, right? It's how you control people is through religion. They've figured it out, and so then they have in Iran as well, okay? But in Gaza, most of those people are just dumb fucking people who hate because of fictional tales, because the guys across the border, they don't believe in the same ghosts that they believe in, right? And a lot of these red-blooded American patriots over here are the same fucking way. They're dumb too. You got to figure half of this country is dumb. Half. Okay? At least half of this country is dumb level. Okay? And and we're doing good. Okay, if 50% of the world was as dumb as your average American, we'd be doing real fucking good, man. We'd be doing real good. We might have bases in fucking space and shit by now. But see, what's 50% in America is like damn 80 fucking 90% of the rest of the world. That's how fucking bad it is. And we're importing illegals that have lower IQs than what's already here. So we're just dumbing down everything. We have to kick God out, or we're the threat of nuclear annihilation it's not like one of these things where it's like, oh, the smart people are gonna blow us up. No, it's not that. No, the threat of nuclear annihilation, that fact that we're gonna wipe ourselves out, right? We're not worried about the smart people doing it. We're worried about the dumb motherfuckers doing it. And the dumb motherfuckers are the ones that think that, that there should be Christian nationalism. And it's actually, a lot of them aren't dumb. A lot of them are, and I hate to use this fucking word because I hate this fucking word when it's used, but they're just fucking fascists that want to fucking control shit, right? It's like The Handmaid's Tale in a way. They want to implement, they want to use religion so they can empower themselves. And this is the world we live in. And most of you motherfuckers are just eating it up like it's fucking, they're just dangling that shit in front of you, man. It's that fucking carrot. Because you're fucking stupid and you need to grow the fuck up and quit fighting over fictional things that have absolutely zero evidence and zero proof. You're killing people over lies.